Well, if the government decides to move London in Tier 3, they've got to recognise they could be leading to businesses going bust. I'm thinking about, in particular, the bars, the pubs, the restaurants, the culture venues, our hospitality and retail and culture have suffered hugely since March. So if the government decides to move London to Tier 3, they must provide additional support for those businesses urgently. They've also got to provide support for those Londoners who currently are reluctant to isolate for 2 weeks because they lose money. If they don't work, they don't get paid. They've got to make sure they increase the support for these individuals as well. We need a complete package of measures in relation to community testing, in relation to additional financial support for our businesses, but also for those individuals forced to self-isolate, but also councils who need the resources to roll out community testing. We do know that many of these children will be meeting elder relations, granny, grandfather over the course of the Christmas. And if the government isn't careful, these children will pass on the virus to some really vulnerable people because the rules are relaxed for those days during the Christmas. So it's in everyone's interest for the government to get a grip. What nobody wants is for the virus to continue to spread, particularly when we know for a number of days over Christmas the rules are going to be relaxed. So the message to the government is, if you can't keep these schools COVID safe in the last few days before Christmas, it's better to err on the side of caution and revert to online teaching for these few days, make the schools COVID secure over Christmas, so in January they can reopen. We can be confident that kids aren't catching the virus and passing on to their parents and